All right, our objective is to represent a circle graphically and algebraically given the center and the radius. So I'm going to do an example here to illustrate this objective. Okay, now the equation of a circle, there are two pieces of information we need. The coordinates of the center and a scalar value for the radius. And if we have those three numbers, those two pieces of information, we can write the equation of a circle in standard form as x minus h, that's the x coordinate of the center, squared plus y minus k, k being the y coordinate of the center squared, equals r squared. Now it's important to note that there are minuses in here, which will come into effect if the numbers themselves are actually negative, because we know that minus and negative will make positive. So let's take a look at an example here. We're given the center and the radius, and we're asked to both represent the circle graphically, but also algebraically. Algebraically just means write an equation. So the equation is pretty straightforward. We have the center, x minus h. Well, h here in this case is 0, and k is 0. Well, you might write x minus 0 squared, but your math teacher certainly will not. So simply x squared plus y squared equals, and we take this radius 3 and we square it to make 9. So this is the equation of the circle. And then we can graph that. I'm going to start by placing the center here at the origin because its coordinates are 0, 0. And then we want to count in 4 directions the radius. Not the 9, because that's the radius squared, but the 3. So we would count up. 1, 2, 3. We're going to count down. 1, 2, 3. We're going to count to the right. 1, 2, 3. And then to the left. 1, 3. And that's enough information for me to draw the circle. Now it's not going to be the perfect circle, but it definitely should not look like a diamond. As long as you got some curve in there, that'll be sufficient. Okay, boom, I've done it both algebraically and graphically. Let's look at another example where the center is not 0, 0 and see how we would graph that. So here we have an example where the center is 7, 4 and the radius is 3. Again, here the x coordinate is h and the y coordinate is k. And this is the radius r. The equation of the circle will just be x minus 7 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 9 in this case. Again, 3 squared is 9. Now we're going to follow the same process, but instead of putting the center at 0, 0, we're going to put the center at 7, 4. There's my center, and now again I'll count 3 up, down, right, and left. Okay, and then there's my circle. And that's basically that objective. Okay, great.